Hello, I'm Lord Torvas, and this is a vlog. Today I'm going to be doing all the mini game with all fired up. I forget what it is, the beacon mini game, I think. And I'm going to be getting the flame gloves and the ring of fire. I just have no clue how many of these unlit beacons I need to light, and I didn't really check a guide or anything, so I'm just going to do this kind of freestyle. I think my character is way too heavy right now, 73 kilograms. But let's just give this a shot. So we're gonna light this with my U logs, and let's start this off. Yes, I want to put 20 in the fire. I actually thought it was 10, so 20 is probably gonna cause some problems for me doing this mini game. All right, so I'm gonna go to Varrock quick and get more U logs. As you can see beside the beacons, there's like the little crates where you deposit logs in, and I thought I could put logs in there to make it a lot easier, but it turns out you need to do the elite tasks, and in order to unlock that you need like ridiculously high levels, which I don't have. So I have all the prayer levels, but other from that I don't think I have levels for it. So now because there's lots of beacons kind of clustered around the lumberyard area, I'm going to run over there and light the beacon near there. So this is my 7th vlog. I hope you've been enjoying these. These are just kind of like, there's a mixture of 2 different vlogs. As I said on my channel, there's my character progress. So this is kind of my character progress vlog. And then the other type of vlog is update vlogs. So hopefully I don't get mauled to death by someone in the wilderness. But what I'm wearing right now is not expensive. Alright, yes, I do want to put that in. Alright, now back to Varrock again to grab more logs. So hopefully I'm doing this correctly. I didn't really check any of the guides at all, and I'm probably doing this horrifically, and I'm probably not going to get my flame gloves, but I just want to try this for fun. In worst case scenario, I just get some XP from doing the beacons. So yesterday was supposedly the sub party and all that, and only one person showed up, which was, okay, they're not online. I think it was Valakire, who's formerly known as God's Half. She was the only, or he was the only person who actually showed up. So thank you to that person for actually showing up. So as you can see there, that's my friend who's also on the YouTube channel. He hasn't really made too much content yet, but he's planning on doing a lot more in the future. Fluffy Toast. So be sure to add him and message him and talk about the channel and just things in general. So right now I'm running to the next beacon. I think I just did that one, so I need to run to the next one. And I'm going to summon this. Because the special ability called Tireless Run, it would give me about 40% every time I do the scroll, which is really good because my character's incredibly heavy, and it's a really stupid setup. So I have no clue where the other beacons are, so I'm just going to check my world map quick and see what the best way to do this is. It's going to cause a bit of problems because the Grand Exchange you can't bring familiars in, and I need my Terra Bird. So there I am. Most effective way would be go to Edgeville perhaps, so let me think. I guess I could tell to Varrock, go to this bank, and then I could run up to Edgeville and then do that beacon. That would work fine. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we'll go back to Varrock really fast. Oh yeah, and here's my dwarven axe here. Very, very, very sexy piece of weapon right there. Look at that. And when you switch to different attack styles, it also changes shape. So there's your beat up people because they don't have your money. There's your smash the brains out, and there's your chop down some trees like a noob settings. And the special attack actually looks really cool, but it hits virtually nothing because the weapon fails. So we'll get some Varrock runes. And more U-logs. So I'm just thinking what the best way is to get up to there. I think I can sneak around the Grand Exchange without triggering the familiar blocking area, and then I can go light that final beacon. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these vlogs so far. So after much pain and consternation, I finally got through the Grand Exchange area with my familiar. The way Jagex set it up is very, very, very stupid. Certain trees are blocked for some reason, you can't put your familiar next to them, and then other trees you're allowed to. So you just kind of have to weave your way through it, and it's a real pain. Alright, there's my next beacon. So hopefully I'm doing this right. I have a feeling I'm doing it horrifically wrong, but oh well. Worst case scenario, I just get lots of shiny XP, like right there. Yes, don't ask me. And where was my XP? Oh, wow, I forgot to light all these. So I guess what I have to do is I need to put logs in all of them, and then I need to run along here and light all of them. Major derp right there. Alright, so I'm going to run to Edgeville. Cast Tireless Run a ton. Okay, cast my Tireless Run. And then when I'm all set, I'll just run through all these areas, and I'll light them all on fire, and hopefully get all my fire accessories, like the ring of fire and the flame gloves. And again, I'm trying to get those in order to get my fire making up, because they give little bonuses like 5% and 10% to your XP, and that makes a huge difference when you're burning logs like you that give you a ton of XP. No pun intended when I said you. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so I already have my 83 wood cutting there, and I'm looking to get up to the 83 fire making as well, because I've heard that the jade vines in the Jadinko area, they can be cut, and you can get curly roots from them. And then what you can do with the curly roots is you can burn them, and you get about 338 XP, I think it was, per curly root you burn, which is almost the same as magic logs, or maybe it's more than magic logs, but what I read is that it's the second fastest way to train fire making behind only magic logs, and what's really good about it is it's free. You don't have to break your bank with magic logs, for instance. So it's just free, fast fire making XP, so I'm really loving this Jadinko update now that it has all this added functionality, as well as combat and with the fire making and all the other things. So now I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for the next beacon. Okay, there it is, up on the plateau. Yeah, Jagex has put these beacons in the most annoying places possible, just to kind of make it really hard to go in rapid succession and light all of them. So I just wanted to talk to you guys in general about the issue of bots. So many people are ranting about bots, saying, oh my gosh, they're stealing all my resources, bots are awful, they're terrible and all that. But I actually find bots help me, because they make my prayer potions only 3k, and I rely on prayer potions a lot, because during my Slayer assignments, I'm turmoiling like a boss and soul splitting like a boss tons during every single Slayer assignment. So that just cuts down the cost for me to use my prayer by an enormous amount, because before prayer potions were 8k, and then with inflation they might actually be 20k now if we didn't have bots. Also, if you're going to be training range, your Chinchampas would be probably 10 times as expensive if there weren't hunter bots everywhere. And if you're training herblore, the cost has been dramatically reduced from what it once was. It once was probably 4 times more expensive to train herblore, because the herbs are really cheap now because of bots. In general, bots only harm low-level people, like skillers who want to do, they want to cut their use for money, or they want to make yew longbows and sell those, or they want to elk yew longbows. Those are the kind of people that bots hurt. People like me that do Slayer all the time, I'm not that hurt by the bots that much, because yeah, so I'm not hurt very much by the bots, because lots of things I get my money from are clue scrolls, and all the clue scroll loots have actually been steadily going up, and they haven't crashed as a result of bots, because bots don't really have the intelligence to complete clue scrolls. The clue scrolls are where I got most of my money from, like Zamrock pages, which are 6 mil, from 3rd age equipment. That was a major source of my income. And just assorted loot like Rune G and Guthix armor and stuff like that. So that's where I get lots of my income from. Also, I do a little bit of flip merching, and again, bots can't do flip merching because they're kind of stupid. So bots don't harm me, they just harm noobs and skillers, basically. For instance, Black Demons have a major bot problem, but I have those cancelled because I did the quest Smoking Kills. So I've cancelled the Black Demon assignments, and I've cancelled lots of other assignments from which are botted. And also Turofs, Hill Giants, and a bunch of other things, or a bunch of other noobish assignments like that those are all full of they're just brimming with bots pretty much. There's like more bots than there are monsters, and those are noobish assignments that I never ever get assigned to me because I have Cordell, and she gives not the best assignments, but they're never full of bots really. So bots don't harm me that much, they just harm lower levels. So I'm actually kind of fine with bots. What I hate is when people bot for advantage, kind of like they bot in order to get a high score or something like that, or they bot in order to get a quest requirement. I'm fine if they're just botting to make a bit of cash on the side, but if they start doing it consistently and that, and they're doing it, kind of showing off about it, and they're getting really high on ranks and that, then I don't think that's fair. Also, another thing about bots is some assignments like Torvas, for instance, lots of noobs are stuck with going to Fremenique Slayer Dungeon for them, and for those kind of people, the bots are a major problem. But I can go to different dungeons that bots haven't unlocked, like the one you unlock in Smoke and Kills, and I can kill Turofs there, I can kill Necrials there, I can kill Aberrant Spectres, I can kill tons of different things in that dungeon, and I can kill those without any bot intervention whatsoever. So basically, bots greatly help high-level players, and they greatly hinder low-level players. So that's my 2 cents on botting and how it affects RuneScape and the various problems about it. The only bots that I truly despise are Frost Dragon bots, although again the Frost Dragon bots have a positive impact on RuneScape because they make the cost of leveling up your prayer significantly cheaper. I see lots of people bitching about Frost Dragon bots saying, oh, they're awful, I can't make any money now. But if those Frost Dragon bots weren't around, your turmoil would be costing you 400 mil. It'd be ridiculous in order to get turmoil. Before free trade came, there were still bots, but imagine if there were no bots at all, no bots killing any dragons whatsoever. Then bones would skyrocket, and you would have a very hard time paying for prayer yourself. And anyway, there's really good money-making opportunities that are even better than Frost Dragons, or just dragons in general, open to members. Like, for instance, killing General Krador, killing the Zamrock boss, killing Kriar, killing the Saradomin boss, killing Nex, doing barrows, etc. Hey, Lord Torvas again. I like to interrupt the ending of my vlog to say I got the Flame Gloves and the Ring of Fire. It was pretty easy once I figured out how to do things. I actually did check a guide at the end, and once I did that, it was very simple. I hope to get the Infernal ads in the future. With all and I can get the 92 fire making, which is required for that, easily by doing the Jadinko lair after I get 83 fire making. Alright, thanks for watching my vlog. I'm Lord Torvas. Until next time.